And actually, I'm not really certain who wrote this because I don't have a name on it. But it says, open the chapters of your life yet to be written. The path untraveled. Excitement of possibilities. The journey, not the destination. Discover who you are. Unafraid of what the path would lead. Explore the limits of your talent and ambitions. Another life is waiting. So y'all got that talent in you. You might can't dance like somebody else, or you might can't sing like nobody else. You might can't act like nobody else. Act like yourself. That's who we want to see, who you is. So get on here. If you haven't made a video, make one. And like, some people don't like to be in front of the camera, and for some reason my kids don't either. I wanted them to do a TikTok with me, with the older grandkids, but they got social media, take pictures, do videos, but they're like, I don't know. I might be an embarrassing grandmother, because I love TikTok because I can act stupid and silly, and y'all up here and I'm up here. So anywho, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming on, and I hope y'all enjoyed half of it. But girl, y'all, please, I hope enough of y'all on here to please help me understand this and talk about what we want to talk about tonight. I accidentally went across some kind of news about this domestic terrorism. Anybody else heard that? The domestic terrorism in California. I think it's Stater County. This is a group of people, and they said there are not millions. Let me see, how many actually did he say? I don't want to get it too wrong, but anybody else hear about it? Hello, Momma Nee Nee. Okay, hey, come on in. We've already discussed a whole lot of little stuff, but you ain't late. No, nobody's late, because as long as we out on the porch talking, y'all can come on out. It's just a figurative speaking. You're my social media neighbors, and we just hanging out. But my topic that I was really, y'all don't even understand, is getting ready. Well, he threatened a civic war, and he said he's got enough people. This guy name was, I might be pronouncing it wrong. I'm in California, but I didn't catch what you said. Okay, this guy named Carlos Zapata. I messed up somebody's name. Anyway, he's a military veteran, and he said it's a group of them that is so upset because of the restrictions. He's against the restrictions. He think all of the corona stuff is just a great hoax on America, and it's not true. And he said it's enough of them that's losing their businesses, losing their jobs, don't have any monies now because of this wearing masks and closing their business down. They ready to open wide open and do what they want to do, and they don't think nobody should stop them. And they are suiting up and ready to do some bodily harm in order to make that. He said, oh yeah, that's what he said, over 1 million of them just like him. They have meetings about it. They have decided that if they don't stop and let them open up their business and make money and for their livelihood, that they will tear this world, the United States, all over, not just California, because he said 1 million of them. So anybody hear about it? Oh yeah, that's his name. I didn't know. I know I didn't pronounce it right. I mess up y'all TikTok names, because some of them is really good, but I'm just messed up with it. I was shocked. It's getting ready. Something, Lord, we need more and more prayers. I think he was serious. He said, he threatened. Actually, he was at a meeting of the county board, went up in front of them with the microphone and threatened them that if they don't stop the restrictions and take them off, the country is doing bad, and the higher ups don't care. I know. I don't understand why nobody that can stop none of this that's going on. I mean, not the COVID-19 and the virus, because I don't think I'm not even going, not that part, but all the evil planning, plotting, vicious. Then why would they kill everybody because they can't open a business? They said he was saying that a lot of the military veterans can't make it no more. They already got mental problems. They're killing themselves because they can't pay their rent. They're getting put out. Their businesses is going to the bad. They don't know what else to do. They're either giving up on life, taking their life. But he says, we're going to take over and stop this. He thinks that what they're going to do, going to stop it and open the country, whether we want it or not. So if you open your business, force the business open, and we don't feel safe to go to it, you still ain't going to make no money. You walk around with masks thinking that, well, I don't need no mask. You, Maggie, put yourself in danger over trying to make $1, and then you did, and you still, oh God, did I say that? Is that rude or cruel? It's just, they got weapons, and they're ready to kill for what they believe. Yipes. I saw it. It's in Northern California. It was bad enough that they put the kids in a building that they're going to or whatever they're doing. But now this 1 million people all over the United States having these crazy meetings that say we're going to have a civic war. We're going to make them stop the restrictions. If you kill us and you don't. Okay. It is also burning down with these up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I heard about the fire. And they said, oh, something they said about the fire since you mentioned it. And I appreciate y'all just chiming in. That really got me. I thought I wrote it down. It was more, they put more water already trying to get this fire out than they have used all last year of 2019 on all the fires that they had ever over there. They didn't use more water and it's still burning. Girl, this is a praying time. And I'm thinking, a lot of people, they don't believe in God. They don't believe in prayer. And I'm not on here to change anybody's thoughts or minds. I'm just saying my view. And I love y'all still. But I'm thinking, what if we do pray and it happens? And it stops it. So what do you lose out of just saying everybody just start praying for? I'm going to tell you, them prayers make a difference. Rather, some people don't want to pray or not. And I'm going to tell you why. And a lot of y'all already know, because I'll scream it to the rooftop every day I come on here, because I am so grateful for y'all here on TikTok. I'm going to tell you. First, my grandkids wanted me on this thing. I know, will set me up on TikTok to see some of what they was doing. So I got on here just to see them and kind of like laugh, ha ha. Then I start seeing some of y'all videos, and I was like, oh. Then I start doing my own, and I was like, oh, girl, I went crazy trying to do what y'all do. Okay, heck yeah. I pray all the time. I appreciate you, and I feel the prayers, because that's the only thing I feel that could change. And it changed a whole lot of things that could have happened, or the way I thought. At the time I was doing the videos, right there, almost in the beginning of starting, somebody murdered my grandson. Now I got 12 grandkids. 2 of them was boys, the rest was girls. And one of them is gone by a bullet by somebody that didn't know him, that didn't know how to shoot a gun, and killed the wrong person, and he's gone. And I was devastated. I thought I would never do another TikTok. I didn't even want to see TikTok. And so I got on here to kind of explain, because I was like, I may never do a video. Let me tell them, it was just stuff going. My heart was hurting, everything. And I shared with the TikTokers. And I started sharing. I boohoo. Like I said, I'm a crybaby. I try to thought that I don't cry no more, but I did. And over 10,000 of y'all TikTokers got on my page and was praying for me and commenting that y'all was praying. And in my head, I went berserk. My phone was going ding, 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 ding. I was so scared. I gave it to one of the grandkids and I was ready to shut it down. I was so scared. But then at that time, I was tore up from the floor up. My grandkids was on the floor. I was lifting them up and they were lifting me up. We were going through it because that kind of hurt. People die all the time and it hurts. But to be murdered is a whole different kind of hurt. And I could not get my, and help them and help me. It was terrible. But I thought that those prayers that went up, them 10,000 people commenting and praying for us and still praying for me, because some days we still got it hard. Because they grew up with him every summer, every vacation, every holiday, every weekend when they were little. I used to keep 12 kids, maybe 20 of them in my home because cousins came their age. So they'll know each other, so cousins can know each other. And that was my intentions, that they grow up together and stick together. And when they lost him, it was devastating for the whole family and still is till today. And with the prayers going up, I appreciated TikTok so much. Y'all the ones that helped me through it, because when it was bing, bing, binging and I get up in the morning and didn't want to get up. I didn't want to even get out the cover. I would open it up and I see 1,000 people saying, we praying for you. It's going to be okay. Hold it together. Just to bury him in the ground was the worst time. I mean, it was terrible. But through the prayers, it gave us strength, and we collectively helped each other, and y'all, TikTok did it for me. So this is why I love y'all. I'll always be a little, look, even if we ain't making no money on here or I ain't doing no videos, I just come on to see y'all. I will appreciate TikTok always. I went way to the left, but that's what I said. Maybe if we all on here praying for what's going on in the world, things will change and get better. And nobody will die. You know, just, they'll actually have meetings. And he told them on the microphone to the county board, it's 1 million of us just like me, gathering now, preparing to make changes, open up everything. So I don't get it, because if he's shooting and killing and dying and how they gonna make money? Love you too. Okay, thank you. But what do y'all think? Prayer's the only answer. Anyway, let me jump to something else. Okay, it's enough for you. I'm going to finish off a little bit more of my story. Let me get you in a cheery mood first. I'm going to get to a poem. And this is Maya Angelou's. I love Maya. I love them all. I don't have a choice. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. So don't be normal, be amazing. Get them videos out there, do something. Like take a picture of a bird flying in the sky and put some music to it and zoom in and zoom out. We enjoy all of that, anything. What you like to do, you like to cook? Do a cooking video. You like to grow flowers and plants? It's so simple. Just do anything. Put some music to it. Maybe some side effects and stuff. And we enjoy it. But I do want to see y'all videos. So don't forget to go into the my profiles and just say my first time here and I enjoyed you, or you talk too much. Something. Put something down there so that I can go to your page and give you some love too. Now for the continuing of down south. Like I said, we came down south every first Sunday for all my childhood life. And my dad was a minister there, and I told y'all about the outhouse. And so some houses had pee buckets. Some of y'all ain't gonna never understand that one. But they only used them at night and empty them in the morning. So they had a pee bucket in the house so you won't have to go outside if you got to do your business during the night and go to that little wooden outhouse. You had a bucket of pee, and then in the morning you took the pee out and poured it into the outhouse. But that's how they lived back in the 60s. These are years ago. Nobody these days do that, I don't think. But I just wanted to share some of that. Now, my grandfather, JB, had a pump outside in the backyard. And you had to pump several times, and cold water would come up. And when you used a tin cup to drink out of it, like the bucket, you pull it up and you dip that tin cup in there. Then that was the best tasting water I've ever drank. So that's something I wanted to share. Like I said, I got a lot about down south, and it may be offensive to some. Is it offending? I love that. Okay. Is it offensive to talk about the conditions? Anyway, it's a lot better now. Everybody got running water inside and bathrooms, and y'all don't know how good we had it, because some people didn't. They didn't grow up like that. And I did want to share something, though. On our way down south all the time, on 301 highway, you didn't have to take the exit off to go to the gas station or get some food. On 301 highway, it usually was just a one-way traffic. And on the side of the road was the gas stations and stuff. So all you had to do is pull over to one of the gas stations just after you was in the street. And we used to see the signs. And these, like I said, these was in the 60s, signs up. Colored only, white only, on bathrooms, on water fountains, on restaurants, in hotels. And at that time, I didn't quite understand it really, but I knew I was supposed to go to the colored one. My parents did tell me that. And at one time, my dad used to refuse that. So on our way down, this is tacky. You know how while you're driving, you'll see some woods over there. So he used to pull over, and the men went out in the woods and peed. I'm just normal. And the women opened both the doors and got in the middle, and the other ones would hide her, and you squatted and you peed and hoped it didn't get on your steps. I'm a little kid now, you know, I don't know nothing about that, but I learned coming down here every first weekend of the month to go to the church that my dad pastored at in North Carolina. So I know a lot about North Carolina. Actually, my mom and dad was born and raised in North Carolina. And my granddad had a really nice big farm, 11 acres or so. And my mom ended up, after my dad passed, moving down to North Carolina and on my granddad's farm after he passed to take care of the farm. And she rented it out. I've never, ever worked on the farm, but my kids did, and my other relatives did. But anyway, that went to the south. But how about doing another? Oh, I know I wanted something to share just in case I didn't went over already. I know I would have went over time, but I wanted to share with y'all something really that only a few of y'all gonna know. But tomorrow is Saturday here, and I'm planning on every hour I'm gonna come on for 3 minutes just to read a poem, tell a story, and tell people about my 8:15 to 8:30 every night live. So y'all can check me out all tomorrow. It's Saturday. My uncle was a preacher, and he could work up a sweat preaching. Oh, you should see hear the way the sound that at that time and now, because I go to Primitive Baptist visit. I joined it. I'll tell you about that one. But the ministers did like a while they preaching at the end, and not just one of them, but every last one of them was doing it. And I was like, And my dad did it too, and they would hold their ear like as if they were hearing something that we didn't hear. It's some interesting stuff that I remember about the Primitive Baptists. And I do have a chapter in my book about the Primitive Baptists. So a lot of y'all that missed some of this, you can always go to my YouTube channel, because I share a lot of my book on that. And actually, I'm going to tape my live so that if you miss it, you can go to YouTube and hear it. You know, so that's a suggestion too. I will see you tomorrow for sure. Have to go now. Okay, everybody that have to go, go. I understand. Sometimes, like I said, I usually only on here 15 minutes unless I see more people coming but I'm getting ready to wind it down because I think it's getting closer to 9. I can't even see my time. Yeah, closer to 9 o'clock. So we all gonna just call it a day or night and evening, y'all. I share, but that tomorrow I'm sharing a little more, and then I'm planning on I don't know if you call it a story time telethon or however you say, where I'm gonna stay on all day long sharing some stuff. But I'll let y'all know ahead of time. Thanks for coming on. I enjoyed everybody. My uncle would pound his fist and scare the rap out of me. Is that the Primitive Baptists? They do that. Oh, I've heard some. It's like a rhythm or something. I don't know. They got their little thing going on, and I guess one did it and the next one do it, and there's followers. Or it might be this what they say, the Holy Ghost or Holy Spirit, and that's how it moves and get our attention when we sleeping or when we in the church and didn't hear him. But I enjoyed it. I've learned from it, and anyway, one more good old poem, and then I'm going, like I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow all day. I'm planning on maybe coming on 15 minutes almost every hour to share and to invite. So, you know, some more people that's love poetry, love storytelling, love talking about what's going on in the world, or just want to share some of their stuff. Y'all, I appreciate y'all coming on and sharing some of the stuff that's going on with y'all too. And so I'm going to do one more little, let's see what this will say. Your silence. This was by Audrey Lloyd. Okay. Your silence will your silence will not protect you. And if you don't define myself for myself, I would be crushed into either people's fantasy for me and eaten alive. When I dare to be powerful, I use my strength in the service of my vision. Then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. So do it afraid. If you want them videos, get them up there. Do it afraid. Y'all got a vision. Let us see your vision. Y'all have a good night and be safe. And don't forget to pray for the world.